Welcome back to the channel, folks. Bo Biddle.
Hey, Ben Barber.
What's going on, dude?
What's up, dude?
We today we're here with a vehicle that friends of ours, Toyota of Cool Springs, like literally just took in on trade-in, and you can see they even have the sticker that says it's not ready for sale. But we wanted to check it out because it's a 2017 Toyota Land Cruiser, and this thing is a beast. But it'll stand a little closer to the vehicle so I can get you a kind of full frame. Just so y'all know, you want to talk about a full-size SUV. This is definitely a full-size SUV.
For sure. This thing's huge.
It has such a commanding driving position. It's crazy.
This back end is massive.
Yeah.
This is where it kind of
We will make our way back there shortly. I just want to kind of show the brief look of this thing around front. I mean, it is, you know, that look right there kind of has the reminiscent of the early thousands Land Cruisers. Just that specific look. But as you kind of make your way around, you can see they've done a lot of changes.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yeah, huge. Like, I've never seen the hood that goes in that much. Look at that. It goes
It's
in.
like the opposite of a cowl induction.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, well, we're starting in the wrong place, Bo. Let's go around back and we'll move our way forward. Again, this is a vehicle that friends of ours, Toyota Cool Springs, have just taken in on trade. It will be available, I'm sure, on their website soon.
Wow.
All right, so it's got the double doors. So that other part, okay, all right, and that presents a large amount of space. That's pretty cool, dude. What is that?
I don't know, Ben. I've never seen this
like
before.
A dining kit?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
There better be some silverware in here somewhere. Dude, what is that? Someone left their stranded radio thing. Okay.
Looks like
good for them. That's kind of weird how that just pops right off.
Toolkit, something right here, I would assume. We don't have to get into all that, but. So
that's
I like
cool.
this. You kind of got this
extra little flap that's definitely there to when it's open, rain or whatever doesn't get in. These things are the covers for these tie downs. I mean, look at these tie downs. It's got the old school third row seats that pop up out of the way. Bo, do you want to try and put that one up just to kind of see if you can do it? You're gonna have to fold the one part down.
Okay.
This is every time we do this, it's definitely the first. Oh, there's something in the seat there, so it definitely needs to go forward and then up. But I don't know how. Well, that's the whole entertainment package for the.
Oh, headphones.
What we're going to get into inside here in a second.
Oh, here we go.
So it leans down like that, and up she goes. And that just makes it so the third row, you can still store all your stuff. I mean, the way that they put these things together is so cool. I mean, it really is super highly functional. And you can kind of see how flat this is all the way up. So you lay these seats down, or you could probably take them out and like have just like the baddest SUV little hangout area in the back here. Bo's gonna get them all folded up, so you can see.
Well, this seat needs to go up, but
seat does need to go up, but
it's so easy, too easy.
Pretty awesome. So I'm gonna make my way to where you are, Bo. If you can make your way to the driver's seat, so we can check this thing out. While we're in the back. I kind of have this seat down so I can view up over it once I'm in, but this moves, which is really nice for the kids. You see this, Bo Biddles? See this action?
I did. That is really nice. That's a huge screen.
Big screen. I'm not sure how big, but I would go as far to say that that's like at least a 10-inch screen. It looks like a 10-inch screen. Just real brief here in the back seat, you can see they have full aircon control. Bo, do you mind starting this sucker up so we can get a little life out of these? Yeah,
let's do it here. Looks like push button start.
Push button start, yep.
Sounds like a big V8 to me.
Cool setup back here. Like you got complete air conditioning control like you would, I guess, in the front, which is really kind of cool. You got places to charge your phone, HDMI, you got the cigarette lighter down there, and multiple ports for the AC to pop out. Let's do the one thing we always do. Put that down. Little disappointing. My thing is always about I'll have to slouch now to put my arm on there. But it's pretty nice. Cup holders do pop out of it, which is pretty cool. All right, move that sucker up so I can kind of sit where that thing is. We'll kind of hop in here and get a grip on the functionalities of the front. All right, it does have, close your door there, Bo.
Yeah.
It does have a sunroof. It's not the full sunroof, but it does have a sunroof. And while we're pointing up, I just want to make sure to show There are vents on either side here that are definitely working well. Just to kind of go over a couple things functionality wise of this car. Actually, let's get to the brief little things we like to talk about. This right here is nice and padded. This wood looks pretty decent. This is a little harder than normal, but I guess you'd probably be putting your arm down here. These aluminum look door pulls are awesome. As we make our way to the front, we can see it does have a big screen there, and we're going to kind of play a couple games here, Bo Biddle. Put it in reverse so we can see the reverse camera, and then if you mess around with the, see there's some touch button things there.
Yep.
So go ahead and start changing it up. So you kind of like got the wide angle look, and then you have the closer angle look, and then you can, if you hit the other backup light scenario, or actually go to the wider, if you go to the wide angle look, which is the one on the left, like, oh, I know why. I was like, it should have lines. The rear hatch is open, which is why it doesn't have the lines on the backup. But now go ahead and throw it into drive, and that's just for reverse, right? So if you go into drive, then you have the forward setup, which is really kind of cool. Now here's the thing. See how it says auto right there, Bo Biddle? Mm-hmm. So every time you come to a stop, that pops up. So as you're like trying to take a sharp right-hand turn somewhere and you can't see your curb, like this screen automatically comes up to kind of show you where you are. I love that functionality, folks. I mean, if the camera is going to be there, it might as well be there for good, like for me to use it on a regular basis, which is really cool. Moving on to functionality, this thing, if you don't know, Land Cruisers are heavy off-road beast, Bo. So you can kind of see down here all the different switch gear buttons, electronic mumbo jumbos that give you kind of hill descent control and locking rear diffs, and I mean, it's honestly a bit above my pay grade on explanation, but it's all there. It'll rarely get used in a car like this, but I guess it's nice to have it. Kind of moving up a little bit, you can see heated and cooled seats, and then you also have the heated steering wheel button there on the left. Bo, do you mind opening that thing that looks like an ashtray? So that is a charging port. You slide your phone in there and it will charge it wirelessly. You see that glowing light inside there on the camera. That's, if you press that, it will turn itself off so that it won't be trying to charge. But a phone, you just throw your phone in there and it starts charging, which is amazing. Kind of going to functionality of this mumbo jumbo here. The one thing, Bo, that I always wondering about is like, how easy is it to control the air conditioning? So right now, I'm going to ask you, Bo, to turn the fans down.
Turn the fans down.
Yeah, just turn the fans down or up, and I'll quicken the process up and let it be clear. There are no buttons for it anywhere. You have to interface this. So hit home, Bo Biddles, and there it is. And then you have to actually hit that part of the thing itself. It won't operate until it's there. So then you're kind of stuck with like, that's the only way to turn the fans up and down. Isn't that weird?
It's too many clicks.
It should be right here, right above or right next to the camera. You know, so that's a little, I don't know, that's a little confusing to me. I don't understand why they did that. They made it hard and it should be. And the one thing that you're always doing is adjusting the climate control, you know. Steering wheel full of buttons. This thing is all Bluetoothed up, and it has many of different functionalities on the on your screen here. This center thing right now is telling us that the rear hatch is open, but that thing has a bunch of different functionalities that you can kind of mess around with if you're interested. One last really cool feature, Bo Biddle, pop this center dash thing here open, and once it's all the way open, you can see there's a blue power button right there. You see that blue power button?
Yeah.
So that well is cooled. So you put your drink in there, press that power button on, and it actually will, it's a refrigerator, man.
That's pretty awesome.
So cool. I'm not sure. It has this, go ahead and put that down and pull up the other part. And I'm not really sure what that's for. I mean, I guess it's for a cell phone. I don't know. Maybe change. It's weird.
Maybe a phone.
I don't really know why they would do that. And then if you open that little thing there, the cup holder thing, you can see it does come with a couple nice cup holders. Off to the side, it also comes with cup holders in the doors. and a nice storage area. Big, huge glove box there, which is pretty cool. One of the things I noticed when I was driving this earlier is the air conditioning on this thing is awesome. Definitely highly functional, and really makes you kind of question some of the other vehicles that don't have air conditioning as good as this thing. The reason I bring that up is that definitely I was freezing myself out and I couldn't figure out how to turn the fans down, which was kind of driving me crazy. But once I figured it out, I was good. So let's take a look at this engine. Pop the hood for us. So climb out of the car. Just kind of get a couple more really good shots of this thing as we make our way to the front. I'm going to go ahead and close this rear hatch up. I do like the double door. The double door theory is nice. Pop this hood. This thing's kind of torquey. Doesn't have, it's not, I wouldn't say it's fast. Some of these SUVs are really fast nowadays, Bo. This one's definitely more kind of it's got enough torque to get you off the line or up the hill or whatever, but it's not a highly powerful vehicle as compared to some of the other SUVs that are in this market. The Mercedes, I know, I guess the G55 would be, or G63 would be the competitor in a sense to this. And that thing probably has 200 or 300 more horsepower than this thing has. But this thing is highly capable. It does have the push button removable, or you press the button and the sway bars unattach themselves, which is really cool. Overall, this car looks like it's pretty much in mint condition. The seats, everything was super soft, and then great, no cracking or anything. So yeah, 2017 model, 34,000 miles. When new, this thing was like just 85, 90 grand or so. And right now I think they're gonna put it somewhere between 50 and 55. So really good deal on a used car. I guess it's on its way to being 4 years old at this point. But looking brand new. I mean, Bo, you know, keeping care of black paint jobs is tough, right? I mean, it's
absolutely
not. It's
I'm
a
over
bit of a problem
paint.
Sometimes to
High
keep
maintenance.
these things. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So, well, folks, if y'all want this car or something similar to it, go to our friends with Toyota of Cool Springs. Once again, this car just got traded in. Might not be on their website immediately, but it will be shortly. Obviously, they gotta sell quick because that's what these things do, right? But they don't.
Oh, it'll go fast.
Land Cruisers don't sit on lots, do they?
Nope, absolutely not.
They just go.
They're highly sought after.
Exactly. All right, well, that's all we got for you guys today. Appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all those fun things, and we will see you in the next video.